अस्सलामु अलैकुम। होप कि आप सब ठीक होंगे। Let's talk about BTC and let's see what's BTC is doing. BTC, that's the previous low, market structure low. मैं अगर कोई लॉन्ग लूँ तो मैं इस लो या इस लो से लूँ. Any long I'm interested, or either this low, probably this low. This low makes more sense. So these are my important areas. जब प्राइस इस तरह करीब आ जाए लो के और इसके करीब से बाउंस हो जाए, विच इज़ वेरी बुलिश, तो ऐसे सिनेरियो में जो इम्पोर्टेंट एरिया हो जाता है वो ये हाई हो जाता है. यानी अगर ऐसा हो कि प्राइस जो है वो इससे ऊपर क्लोज करे और उसको क्लेम कर ले एंड देन इट मूव्स अप, वी कैन एक्सपेक्ट BTC विल गो टूवर्ड्स न्यू हाइज. दिस इज़ फॉर श्योर. सो ये आपको समझना है, बिकॉज if this high breaks, BTC will move to 50k or even 52k. So this is the two longs I'm looking at. First long and the second long that I'm looking at is when it went down. Either it claimed this one back or it went down and claimed this one, and this is how it works. But still, this region, every bounce will be shorted. So remember that these are the scalps I'm looking at. So anyway, let's look at the daily. I don't see BTC has that momentum to shift it over. This is what I think. And what's on the daily? I show you. Yeah, that's daily. I'm waiting for this low and this low to be taken. There's a doji, but it has a lower high, lower low. That's another lower low. So it is just another, probably it's just another like this kind of scenario, and from there we build if we are bullish, or maybe we can come down and then go up and then we build another something like this, which I expect. Because what I think, this weekly chart may, I want to see how this candle closes. It is too early, but it's a tweezer top. So if we look at it, if we look at it at tweezer top action, so it is sort of a tweezer top. This is a textbook tweezer top. This one, tweezers. Sorry, not that. This one. This one. Tweezer top. They got the same kind of tips on the top. So Bitcoin is getting same kind of a tips on the top. So equal highs kind of a thing. Whenever we see equal highs, we can see that the price will drop usually or at resistance, because this area which I have marked down before, and this is the resistance. If you go to the monthly, this line I've already placed that this is the resistance. Actually, this whole, I'll draw it for you. This whole area, if you keep it a little bit less, whoa, this whole area is sort of resistance in my opinion. Okay, this is resistance, all, everything. So this is what I think. So anything in this area is the short seller's territory. Until unless we claim above this one, 57, 56, we cannot be guaranteed of longing it. Price यहाँ से आके नीचे drop. So this is what I'm giving you a macro level perspective. What can happen here? So एक सबसे important चीज़ जो everybody, traditional markets में जो लोग वो देखते हैं, that's the 200 EMA. So this is 200 moving average. So as you can see, we tried to hold it and then we retested it, and now I think we're not holding it. We just failed it. And in every bull market, if you can see, in every bull market, BTC has the tendency to stay above it. So we have to close above it and hold it. Right now we're not holding it. This is what is happening. We're not holding it. When we don't hold it, then we can drop further. So it's like It's an average of last 200 moving candles. Sorry, 200 candles. So this is, but these dojis are good sign of relief. Like there is some support we are getting. These are the support candles. So support, we are finding some support because we are at this low. This area is a support. I want to see that price take that low. If it doesn't take that low, which is bullish, but take that high, like take this one, go above this EMA, like if you draw that EMA, and if you can see, I would like to see the price should take out that line. This is somewhere it is. So I want this one to take it. I mean, take it. This is what I expect that, and the only thing that I'm watching here is DXY. DXY is sort of crossed that previous high. It's a bullish sign. Now if it closes above it, it is very bullish, and the next time it is going to challenge is 94. What I've noticed, it is not my personal calculation, लेकिन मेरी journal calculation है, if DXY moves 1%, this is a 1% move, BTC dropped sometimes 20 to 30%, sometimes, not 100%, but sometimes. So we must be careful with it. Okay, keep an eye on DXY. This is a dollar index. This is the baskets of 7. So BTC below this, above this low, it's the middle not trade zone, and for me lots of coins popped up, like lots of coin popped up, like LTC looking good in my opinion. I think LTC more likely, if LTC hold that level, LTC can challenge this high again. LTC is still lagging, so I think LTC can test that high easily at 209. Yeah, it is holding that mid level of the range, and it can even test this level. So keep an eye on LTC. I'm an old buyer of LTC. मेरे पास LTCs हैं. I'm holding LTCs, lots of LTCs. But with that, think that we may see another move in LTC. So I'm just watching. This is the most interesting point I'm watching right now. It can put another high here, but if it rejects from that resistance, that's the daily resistance. That resistance 175 to, I mean, generally speaking, if this bearish block, if it rejects from this block, from this area, that's the short area. People probably going to short the thing from this area. Like what is going to happen if it rallied? People have put in a short and at least target these lows, at least. So if you short it, you put a stop here, you target this. But if you see some rejection, or if you have conviction, then you can short it anytime with this format. But I'm still watching because LTC is holding that beautiful line of support, and this is what I think. And let's go to the BTC again, the Queen of the. So this is what my thoughts are. Lots of weakness all around because I'm a price action I'm a naked chart trader. I don't trade with signals and these things. I do use some moving average because these are the traditional. Yeah, there is another moving average which I show you, which is very important. And that is 21 moving average. I think this is 20. I think 50. That's 50. What is this? This is 100. That's the one. So I think this one has something to do with it. 20, 21, wherever you put it. If you put it 21, doesn't matter. But and that's the moving average. And there is another moving average which everybody was looking at, and that is EMA. Which one is that? Exponential moving average. This is also 21. So everybody is looking for that moving average. They think that this makes more sense in my opinion. This 21 moving average on the weekly time frame, exponential, Why I prefer using exponential moving average 20 rather than 20 of MA, because exponential moving average is more लाइक इसके अंदर ये खासियत ये है कि ये प्राइस के साथ ज़्यादा जल्दी रिएक्ट करती है. तो अगर आप छोटी मूविंग एवरेज को कोई एनालिसिस बना रहे हैं तो हमेशा एक्सपोनेंशियल यूज़ करें. बड़ी मूविंग एवरेज जैसे 200, 300, 100, आई थिंक उसके लिए एम ए सूटेबल है बिकॉज दे आर मोर स्टेबल एंड दे मोर उनकी वेटेज ज़्यादा है. छोटी 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 20 even, I think their exponential moving average feels, I think, serves much better in my opinion. But it's all in the head. I mean, this is so exponential moving average says the price of the Bitcoin can come to 41. That's the support of the bull market. Look at this support. Everybody was talking about these supports, so this is a support. So just for the sake of a gauge, these are not 100% things, but it's a gauge. Like if what happens is that if BTC comes back here, goes back here, drop with a massive candle, and then retest it, this is where we are not ready. Like if you see, I show you, if you see there, like where was the 20 moving average? This was 20 moving average. What happened in previous 20 moving average was going up, up, still not broken. 20 moving average not tested. Now that was the first test and that was broken. See, when price broke below 20 moving average, this is where the bear rally began. Lots of people shorted this one. So uske baad people had a very severe shorting. So that is probably the retest we are talking about, and that's what happened. Uske baad jo bhi hua, and we know all that. So now we are getting closer to that thing, and this moving average has some weightage. So keep an eye on 20 moving average, 21 year 20 moving average, exponential moving average is much better. ICP, I had a long yesterday, and that was a good pace long, and that was the level I was taking profits. Look at this, my alerts. I was waiting for this level. I mean, I wanted to buy here, but it was so high, so I wanted to buy at the at the support. So I bought here, and then I traded this move, which was almost, which was like how much I traded this one. I'll show you. Yeah, that's 1 to 1. What is 1 to 1? इस wave का equal size था ये. This was from the retracement, equal almost. So it is almost equal. You can get a lot of money out of it. It's a good trade in my opinion. So why it is struggling here, as you know, I have told yesterday, it's a good flag, it's a good pattern, it has all the potential, but it has a daily block here. This is the daily bearish block, so I would not consider it. If it breaks above it, like I know it will reject here, and if it rejects and breaks above it, take that high, then every dip is for $90. So this is how I plan. I'm not going to buy. It's a risky short. I can scalp it because it has a bullish block. I can scalp it, and it has the liquidity which is not yet taken. So what I did, I bought it and I sold it here like 66.7. Now what I'm looking at to claim this level and then it come back, even though if it goes boom like a rocket, and then it has to claim some levels to give me an entry. Then I will look for, I know the trend has changed, then I look for the highs, probably these highs, 136, probably this support, or even the koi bhi level I'm looking at. It can go very ballistic. It can go very ballistic if it's break this area. Sorry, if it breaks this area, this high, yeah, this high, and it hold it like 64, it is very ballistic. In my opinion, that's the range. If you can look at it, I'll show you. There's something I have. See, when I see chart, I find clues. And this is the range. You can look at from that high to that low. Oh, beautiful. Look at this range. Now we have this level. I would not be surprised, मैं जैसे कह रहा हूँ, I would not be surprised कि ये price इधर वापस आए. Sorry, there. Where? Here at this level. sorry, at this level, in my opinion, $50. दो सूरतों में नहीं आ सकती ये प्राइस $60 पे. अगर ये बहुत ऊपर चली जाए, it goes up at 90s and then it return and then it holds this blocks and then it will, then we will not get the opportunity, then we will get the opportunity of 67 again. So keep this mind, higher it goes better the chance. जैसे BTC है, अगर BTC और हाई चला जाता है, like और हाई, there is a probability कि BTC 30 42 43k पे ही आए, may not come here or here. अभी BTC का चांस है कि BTC come back to 38 level. The most important level जो है BTC के लिए, वो जो भी लोग बात कर रहे हो, इस ब्लॉक को बचाना है, इस लो को. We are not going to see anything below this low. The game for the bulls are pretty much over. So keep this in mind. ये दो levels हैं जिनके ऊपर आपने नजर रखनी है. So these lows. So, and this trend line, which I think is the bullish trend line, this trend line, which I think is a bullish trend line, and BTC has all the potential to hold this trend line. So, on the log scale, in my opinion. So, I think, so keep an eye on this. All the very best. Jazakallah khair.